Maybe I took damage from my bumper car thing earlier. Welcome back everyone to some more F123 Driver Career Mode Series Marketing Department event. Now we gotta choose another rival, and again we've got two absolutely unbelievable rivals here. Makes no sense. We'll try Max Verstappen. He's been struggling recently in the game. That's kind of interesting. So let's absolutely get destroyed by him in the next couple races. I think like 5, 6, 7 races. Season objectives. We got an updated season objective. You'll have to show some patience for the first part of the season, as we expect our initial pace to be towards the back of the grid. But don't worry, everyone's working hard and we have great investment in the team. As long as you do your bit, we should be able to move towards the middle of the pack over the course of the year. Of course, last episode we were told that we were expecting to be in the midfield, fighting for some points in the midfield, but yeah, it got updated after our car got dropped way back to the back of the grid all of a sudden. But it is what it is. No money for perks yet, and we're sitting P5 after last race because we finished P5, and then P5 in the constructors as well. So we got a long way to go in this season. So let's just advance time, get closer to the Grand Prix. Seems like we're getting some good facility upgrades and getting more resource points, which is always good. So no new updates and upgrades for this, but wow, look at all the upgrades that we got planned in the car. It's not really too amazing per se. They're just a bunch of minors and just like cheap upgrades. So we got some MGUH reliability, we got energy store reliability, some rotor speed, which is ERS, and then fuel efficiency with the ECU. These should be coming relatively soon, I think. So hopefully it'll come next time. It'll be by the 25th and 26th of March, which I think should be before the next Grand Prix. But anyway, let's just head into Saudi Arabia. We've been here before. We're going again. Let's see how round 2 treats us in this season. Here we go then, time for the qualifying session of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Now, the car is in decent form. I must say that I feel comfortable in the car. We've been punching out some good practice programs, so let's see how well the car performs now. It's been upgraded quite a bit since our last outing here, so let us see if the car improves and helps us get a better position than we did last time out in the last season. Car feels so much smoother around these corners. It's really nice. I think the upgrades have helped out a lot since our last outing. I can brake a lot later. I can swing the car around. It's so nice. Because we struggled with braking last time out. We had to brake super early because the brakes just wouldn't work. Now we can brake a little later. And look at that, marvelous. Let's see what kind of lap we set here. It's gonna be a banker, so I'm not expecting too exceptional of a lap. Alright, 1.4 off of Piastri. There is still a bit of drag in the car, remember. So, yep, we've got to figure out a way to get a little better. Let's see where other cars sit, and then we should go for another lap. Struggling to find pace here, but I am improving by nearly a second on a previous lap. Fresh tires, of course. There we go. Nice exit out of the hairpin. Let's see. I don't know if I'll make it out. I don't think so, but do I get better than P20 is the real question here today. P19, I'll take that. I will take an additional position, but dang, is it hard to race against this AI. There was something definitely against the drag of the car. We lost out to our teammate Yuki Tsunoda, who's in P16. I think I'm still uncomfortable with the car's like braking ability and stuff that are so much better than last season, so I still need to get used to this car. Tsunoda, Zhou, and De Vries ahead of me with Sargent behind me. I might take an engine penalty. We shall see. But advancing into the next day, which is the race itself. So let's head on into the Grand Prix. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, there are a couple things you can do to support the channel. First off, press that like button and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe by pressing the red button down below and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for your support. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the video.
We're here today on the shores of the Red Sea in the lower Hijaz Mountains to visit one of the newest circuits on the Formula One calendar. We're in Jeddah, home to what we all hope is going to be a thrilling Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Sainz, Verstappen, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Norris, Ocon, Magnussen, Gasly, Bottas, Oscar Piastri, Albon, Tsunoda, Joe, De Vries, Sargent, Stroll, and the rookie. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for today's race.
And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race.
Come on then, let's talk about Alpine. There have been some tweaks to the power unit regulations, of course, and I have to say it doesn't seem, so far at least, that they've been able to keep up.
There are a few downcast looks within the team this weekend. I think they've been hit fairly hard by the new regs. But this is only the first step down a long road of development. And even if they don't maximise their points today, there are plenty more up for grabs this season.
What was Alex Jakes doing there for a moment? But I don't know. That was a weird glitch, I must say. Moving on. One stop is possible, of course. We're going to put on the medium soft strategy just to keep it flexible because we may be able to do a medium hard, which I think may be the better option. But 14 laps on the mediums and the softs is also in the books. So without further ado, let's head on in, see how this Grand Prix works for us. Fresh engine in the back of the car, preparing us for later stages of the season. If we underperform in qualifying, it's always nice to take the penalties early so that we can really jump the field later on. So that's the plan. Let's see how well we do here from P20.
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. So as all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
Here we go then. 22 plays grid penalty for component change. Lights out, and away we go. Ooh, some people opting for softs here. Interesting. Oh god. Yikes. What is happening? Playing bumper cars at the start of this race. Oh, I've gone wide. Took a shallow turn there, which wasn't good. The downforce on this car is so much better than last time. I can really accelerate into those S's. So that's always a good sign. Oh, downforce is so much better.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
We're off. That bumper car start was not ideal. Bit of my mistake and the chaos of lap 1 hitting us. But no damage on the car. Vehicle condition.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Okay, Piastri just got past Ocon, which compromised his line. We're closing in on Ocon. We got Albon behind us, who is gonna be rapid in a straight line because that Williams is quite rapid. Okay, caught up to some other of the front runners, middle runners actually, midfield runners. We're gonna stay close to Ocon, dive it into turn 1, man. I say that I pull out of it just because I don't want to risk this car. I think I can dive it here though. Oh, look at the brakes. Lovely jubbly.
Brilliant. Nice move. Keep going.
Alright, let's focus up. The S's. This wasn't ideal. Not the greatest take, but I was losing grip for some reason. I think I got a bit of marbling on the wheels, on the tires. Come on. Oh, I'm really yeeting the car into these corners, which is causing our car to lose grip, which is not ideal. We need to conserve these tires a bit. Come on, let's close in, close in. They're pretty close. Alonso, Piastri. Not quite sure who's ahead of them. Ah, lost out to Gasly. Also Albon. Drag is quite realistic in this car. Oh. We do get some DRS help here. Oh my god, Stroll is steamrolling past. We're in the thick of it now.
Yellow flag.
Oh, yellow flag. What's going on? Someone's retiring at the front. Oh dear. Hamilton. Lewis is out.
Green flag.
Oh, my teammate is right behind me now. Come on, let's catch up, please. Where's this car's energy? Power? Come on, where's the grip? I am missing a bit of grip all of a sudden in the race. Out of corners is absolutely horrendous. Not quite sure where the grip went. Tires should still be in optimal range right now. My teammate's gonna get past, I think. I don't want to, you know, damage his chances today either. We remember Japan. Oh, fudge off. Jesus. Little nudge on Tsunoda as he struggles to get out of the final turn. A little DRS though, which is fine. We're going backwards, which is not what we want to do. Look at that. Like, where's the grip? Give me the grip. Darn, losing out to Zhou as well. We are sinking. Literally, again.
We might make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
I swear to God, we are sinking. What's wrong with the car? Maybe I took damage from my bumper car thing earlier. Maybe from lap 1. The whole bumper car situation probably gave me damage of some kind that I'm not really knowing where it's from. Where it is. Like, somewhere there's damage, I think. Whoa, I have to fight a lot out of corners here. Lando Norris is out. And now I'm dead last. VSC deployed.
Virtual safety car
Ay,
is
ay,
out.
ay.
Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta on your dash.
Well, VSC deployed because Lando Norris is straddling the racing track, not the racing line per se. I'm dead last. I gotta say, I think I've damaged somewhere. 100%. There's damage somewhere on the car. Because I lost so much downforce. I'm losing out of corners. Alright, let's punch it. Let's stay close to De Vries. And everyone ahead. We're gonna try and stay on the coattails of these guys. Not ideal, but we'll manage. I'm losing time to the guys ahead. There is something wrong with the car. I don't know what. Really, I don't know what. I mean, there's a skill issue here. I suck at this track. But also, there is something with the car. It's just too unstable to drive. It's so unlike qualifying. Car just doesn't feel right. Something's off. I think I might do an early pit stop for hards and to see out the rest of the race. Get the undercut on some of these guys. Perhaps pit now? Or maybe at the end of next lap? Okay, soft tire runners are pitting for mediums right now. Interesting. They're doing a one-stop, soft to mediums. How they're able to stay alive on those tires, I do not know. Really, I do not know. Okay, we got another good number of cars in right now. I got second life in the tires. I'm getting more grip back. We'll see how long this lasts. Ah, losing out to Stroll now. Shame. Well, I will get some DRS down here. Jesus Christ, these guys are playing bumper cars already as well. Alright. Let's go. Slot in behind Albon. Sergio Perez with the fastest lap. Oh my god. Might have to concede to Albon here. How much power do these guys have? Unbelievable. It's also new tires, so I'm expecting more grip in their tires. Mine are pretty much gone. There goes Perez. Oh, Jesus. Like, I don't know where that slippage is coming from. Now, tire grip is an issue, of course. Oh my god, I should focus. Shut up and drive, mate. Oh, I got some DRS. But yeah, no, it's a little weird. The car's been weird during the race. It's not the same compared to the car I had in qualifying, compared to the one in practice. Like, it's not performing the same. I think the lap 1 bumper cars has something to do with it. Well, shame. Real shame. Losing out to my teammate. Don't want to take off too much time from him.
Okay, the pit window's open.
Alright, pit window open for softs.
And the gap behind us is 3.7 seconds.
Yeah, it's a big L for us today. We were struggling on the tires today. Struggling with the car. Box this lap. Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Alright, we're boxing. Let's go. We're gonna be dead last. Let's see if we can catch these guys after my... Oh, Jesus Christ, De Vries. De Vries, please. I'm pitting. Chill. No need to be so aggressive. Okay, soft tires on. 51, 53. Yikes, that is quite some damage onto the wheels or tire wear. There we go. 2.2, 2.3. Nice. Good stop. Let's see how the car feels on the softs. It might be a tire difference issue. Let's push for the remainder of the lap. Remainder of the race. We got 10 laps. Let's see if we can at least catch the back markers here. Well, George Russell's won it. Congratulations. I am so far last, it's unbelievable. I'm just using this as a practice session. Just to get some more laps in. Just to practice a little more. Just to see where I am slow and where I can improve. Like, I'm taking every single turn pretty nicely. I think I may need some help getting acceleration out of corners. But I don't know. Otherwise, I really don't know where I'm losing time and why I'm losing time. Like this one I need to take a lot more clinically. But right now, tire wear is a big issue and I have no threat of doing things right. But I think there may be some phantom damage on the car that I am unaware of. And that the team is not telling me. There's no other explanation other than I am that bad. I mean, it's no surprise I was last 19th in qualifying, so I won't be surprised if I'm really this bad. But P18? Yeah, P18.
And that brings the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix to a close as we reflect on the team's impressive performance today. What do you think it was today, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take the top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes.
Well, it looks like my teammate Yuki Tsunoda has done pretty well. Russell, Leclerc, and Verstappen on the podium. Alonso, Gasly, Stroll, Magnussen, Bottas, Piastri, and Tsunoda in the points. He had a very good Grand Prix compared to myself. Albon, Perez, Ocon, Sainz, De Vries, Zhou, Sargent, and myself round out the finishers. Wow, look at the gap between Sargent and myself. Norris and Hamilton do not finish the race today. So I should be dropping a bit. Yeah, P8 tied with Gasly, who did outperform me today, so he's ahead of me. Yuki Tsunoda still only on 2 points. 2 points secured from the past 2 races, so he's been consistent. AlphaTauri P5 right now, 20 points behind Aston Martin and only 2 ahead of Alpine, so things are not looking too good for us after this one. The round wasn't all that great. I think I did have phantom damage from my bumper car episode at the start of the race, so I guess it is time to go back to the drawing board. Also, I need to improve on this track quite a bit. I'm quite slow. You can see that from qualifying, so I think there's still much work needed to be done on this track. So we'll see. Heading to Australia next, which I think should be a much better track. Hopefully we can go back to point scoring form. Otherwise I might be back in the Perez hot seat again. Don't want that in the middle of the season. But yeah, that is all for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe using the red button down below, hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for your support. Take care, and I'll see you guys for a new video tomorrow.